Can we get this? And here we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at Beyond the Always Leveling Up. And of course, with it being Monday night, it means it's time for Monday Mania. That means we'll have stories that came from over the weekend. And there have been some big stories we are going to have to mention because there's no way to avoid it. Seriously.
Also, I'm just going to say tonight, we're going to call this episode Monday Night Mafia Mania.
So we're going to call it Monday Night Mafia Mania.
Oh, shut up.
All right. So anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am my blog stream. I'm
Can't
currently
blame
joined
me
online
for
by
stuttering.
Yeah. I'm currently
Actually, I can.
Anyway, I'm your host for tonight.
Ting tang, walla walla, bing bang.
Yep. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight.
Good thing,
I am my
Witch Doctor.
Anyway, take 37. Action. All right. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddbog Stream. I'm currently joined on the line by 3 of my crazy cohorts. 4th will be coming a little later. First, to my left, we have our master and creator Frodo.
That's
Hello,
one of the
Frodo.
hairstyles, by the way, that girls can have.
And my wife is in the background being loud.
Yes, his wife Eclipse. Sarah.
Yes, she just raspberried me.
Back at you, Sarah.
Anyway.
Janet says back at you with the raspberry.
Okay.
All right, let's let her get the introductions over.
Yeah,
Sorry,
all right.
Shirley, my
That's
fault.
all right. That's okay. All right. To my bottom left, we have our AZ Sneaky Sus Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello.
And below me,
I think I should change it to AZ Raspberry Maker.
that'd be a bad idea, actually. All right. Anyway,
I'll do it tomorrow.
And finally below me, we have our Jack Napier Joker John. Hello, John.
Hey, Shirley.
Hey, and our personified Joker Mike will join us a little later because he's got a personal family matter, which usually does it on Sundays. But
and no, it does not involve Jaleel White.
No.
And it doesn't. And it also does not involve
Urkel.
Making a fun time with other people.
Overlord here.
Nor does it involve government conspiracy.
No.
Nor does it involve
Let's
Shirley.
get this show on the road, people.
Nor does it involve Spike.
I will say this.
Spike's a Siberian tiger hound.
No, this is Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, I'm thinking of Spike Pickles.
Okay.
But no, I'm gonna say this right now. John's an addict.
I am at this point somewhat addicted to Tetris Attack.
I like Tetris. Shirley, before we get started on this, that, and the other, I just saw this cute article. You remember Coco the gorilla, the one that could sign 1,000 words and know about 2,000?
Yeah.
Coco was a fan of Mr. Rogers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like watching Mr. Rogers. So when Fred Rogers went to see Coco, Coco gave him a big old hug. And you know what else Coco did?
What?
Something Fred Rogers always did in the show.
She took off his shoes.
Take his shoes off.
Oh,
his shoes off.
That's better than what she did to Robin Williams. You guys ever heard that story?
No.
All right, this is for Monday Mania. For some reason, in her adulthood, Coco developed a weird fascination with human nipples.
Oh no.
She really liked Robin Williams. She thought his movies were funny. So she had her trainer, Penny, write him a letter inviting him to come visit. Well, he accepted the invitation. Penny brought him in to see Coco, and Coco signed that she wanted him to tickle her. So he did, and she liked it. Then she signed that she wanted him to lift his shirt.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Oh God,
Did.
John.
And Coco reached out and grabbed both his nipples about like this.
Oh
Oh,
John,
god.
no.
pull
That
up
had
the-
to hurt.
Get the.
Well, no, Coco was actually incredibly gentle.
Okay.
In fact, according to Robin Williams' stand up, as soon as she did that, his balls looked up at him and said, "Hey, Robin, somebody wants to play. Should I go to phase 2?" And Robin was like, "No, do not go to phase 2. I repeat, do not go to liftoff. This may feel like a human. Note the placement of the thumbs. This is not a human. Warning, warning."
John,
Oh, shit.
get the fucking stand up. We're under fair use, so it's all good.
All right, hold on a minute.
It's
Oh.
just it's more funny to hear him say it.
Yes.
Damn it, why is this not full screen? Okay,
I'm
hold on a
sorry I
sec.
laughed so hard my side hurts.
That's fine.
Well,
And folks, you may have to excuse me. I am feeling somewhat a little more tired than normal tonight.
Okay,
So if I doze
Shirley,
off,
I'm
I
about
apologize in
to
advance.
I'm about to share you the link. I think this is it. Let me check.
There are. Yeah. Finally.
Yes, this is it.
Okay.
I'm going to share it.
I
Show it
remember
up.
Coco being gentle with the kitten.
Yes, she actually had 2 of them.
Cool.
First one was All Ball. And then after he was unfortunately killed by a car, she got another kitten whom she named Lipstick.
Okay.
Surely the link's in the Zoom chat.
I got it. I'm waiting for it to come up on my end here.
There is only one animal who can tell you if she.
Okay, hold on. Back up. All right.
There is only one animal
I
who can
said
tell you if she.
hold it. Sheesh. Thank you.
It's only a
And,
minute.
No, the
Shirley, will
price.
you tell me when you start the playback?
Yeah, give me just a second here. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. I always have to remember this. Let's see. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I got it now. All right. About to start it right now.
There is only one animal who can tell you if she is happy and wants to mate. That is Coco the silverback gorilla. When she saw me, the blue-eyed simian, she was intrigued. She said to her trainer, and he went, "What does that mean?" "She wants you to tickle her." "Okay, I tickle her." She's, okay. Then she goes,
It is better.
"What does that mean?" "She wants you to lift your shirt." I lift my shirt. She reaches out and grabs both my nipples. And when an 800-pound gorilla's got you by the tits, you listen. And then a fun thing happened because my balls went, "Somebody wants to play." "Shall we go to phase 2?
Yeah.
No, do not go to phase 2.
Oh, crikey. She
I
wants
repeat,
to. It's
do
bright.
not go to liftoff. This may feel like a human, but notice the placement of the thumbs. This is not a human. Do not go to phase 2. Warning, warning. But she must have sensed something because she grabs me by the hand, starts to take me in the back, and it's like Doctari meets Deliverance. And I'm expecting the crocodile hunter to walk out and go, "Oh, crikey. She wants to fuck his brains out. Watch out, boys.
You
and
were
girls.
right.
Danger, danger, danger."
You were right.
This
It
could be
is
like
funnier
that time
when
I
he
put my
says
finger
it.
in a croc's cloaca. Bad, bad
I
news.
think Melissa's just trying to get headshots of characters.
But part of me went,
Oh my God.
That was funny. Thank you.
make a great story for a
But-
bar.
It is fair
Sounds
use.
good. I ain't
It's
no
on
wild night in
YouTube
Vegas.
still.
Yeah. Well, I banged a gorilla.
Note the placement of the thumbs.
I know.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Fiber
There.
tended to go to my.
That
They
was
cut
funny.
off the best part at the end. He actually says, "Oh, you had a wild night in Vegas? Well, I banged a gorilla." Hey, where's
No, they
everybody
did not
going?
cut it off. They did not cut it off because I got it on my
Yeah,
version. I went straight to YouTube.
They cut it off as soon as he said, "Well, I banged a gorilla." He
Mhm.
continues on with, "Hey, where's everybody going?"
Here's
Yeah.
me. Sorry.
I would like to have gone to one of his stand-up shows.
Wow, Shirley, you must be really tired if even watching Robin Williams talk about potentially fucking a female mountain gorilla didn't perk you up.
No, I mean I'm perked up. It's just I'm extra. Like I told everybody, I'm feeling a little extra tired. So if I start to doze
Okay.
off, I do apologize in advance.
I'll tell you this, what may actually help you
And that
perk
helps.
up is if you take off the blanket. Chill yourself a little, that'll
Dance, yes.
Okay.
What we need,
Yeah, they have the
There you
change
go.
dances.
Well, my puppies are in the cage for the night.
you know what?
Forget
I know
hold
how to
my-
wake you up, Shirley.
Oh no,
Well, if you want to
what?
see the full dance,
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm not thinking caffeine.
No,
I'm not
I'm
thinking
talking
of that.
about. I'm thinking loud noise.
No,
he
I'm
does
not
not
thinking.
have an air horn.
Okay.
I'm not thinking that.
Wake up!
Yes.
No, you want to know what I'm thinking?
What?
And both
In the cleavage, a cube of ice.
No, thank you. I'd rather not go that far.
But that would wake you up.
Yeah, but then I'd be very cold right where I don't want it to be.
I could think of a worse place.
Yeah, but
Hold on, I gotta mute you guys. Just
All right, Luca.
Okay.
The worst
You
one
can mute
was,
yourself. You can't mute us. You're not a host.
but no, there was once a girl I knew who actually liked it. Well,
Just need a head shot, girl.
She liked it cold between her tits,
no, she liked it cold, up
between her
and in,
legs.
up and in.
Okay.
Oh, and you can have
what did I miss?
Shirley, there are people. You ever heard of the Polar Bear Club?
Before your eyes.
Yes,
There are female members of that group.
I know.
Chances are they're used to it.
Mhm.
But yeah, she asked me to put a cube up, and yeah,
You just want to see like a full body pic of like the allied races?
Fortunately, members of the Polar Bear Club don't stay in that icy 28-degree water very long.
No, they don't.
It's like whoop whoop, real quick.
I think there's like you have to stand. I think for 3
That's the one I was
seconds.
trying to
I
show you.
think. Don't quote me on that.
minimally.
Yeah, I think the minimum
I'll
is
try to go
3
around and see
seconds.
which ones have the new hairstyle and all.
Because I know
I'd probably
what?
stay in there longer because if I went in there the first time, my body would be shocked
Yeah, 'cause in
into
Local 8, I can go and do the showing business.
paralysis to the point where I couldn't readily get myself out.
But one thing I definitely like about the Polar Bear Clubs are the fact that they always do it for charity, which is good.
Yeah.
It's I mean, if they wanted me to do it, it's like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. Put it on my bucket list.
Okay.
Just have to find
Come up to
somewhere.
Iowa, you can get yourself acclimated real quick.
Hey, is it supposed to snow again tonight in Cedar Rapids?
Actually, it's clear, but it is very wintry.
But it's gonna warm up, thank God.
When I
Yeah,
woke
then
up
cool
this
down.
morning, I asked.
And then the bottom's gonna fall out on us.
yeah.
When I woke up this morning, I asked Ziggy, what's the weather? What's the temperature in Cedar Rapids? 30 degrees when I did that.
Yes, Sajo. I was trying to be somewhat discreet, but yes, it is up the pussy.
Relax, dude. You're on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can say all the good words here. Pussy, dick, fuck, cocksucker.
But no, the point that I was trying to make is that she enjoyed having ice cubes up her vagina and then getting laid.
All right, take a look at that link I just put in the Zoom chat. And I'm going to share it on the screen.
Okay.
And don't worry, it is nothing bad at all. It's actually pretty good. So basically,
Thank you. I know what to expect now.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, see all those. You think these are temperatures? Actually, no. That's the dew point for this week. It's like, wow, it's gonna be comfortable.
56-degree dew point is the dew point at which our monsoon technically starts. If you could get a
Look
dew
what
point
you
above
just-
55 degrees for 3 days running, then guess what?
Then we get
John,
very dry at 28. So
Say again, Frodo.
Sanjo,
Yes.
you freaking ass.
But yeah, see the dew point for the dew point this whole week is gonna be very, very nice, very dry air.
It's
I
going to be
don't call
very,
56
very
degrees and
nice.
50.
Yep.
I don't call dew points in the
Perfect for
50s.
hunting rabbits.
You know what, Shirley?
What?
I don't exactly call dew points in the 50s dry.
Well, it depends on your point of view. Here, when it's summertime and the dew point's in the 50s, that is damn sweet.
Yeah.
And I gotta keep an eye on Friday. I gotta keep an eye on Friday's temperature anyway, because of the simple fact that I will be doing that volunteer thing at my job. So
So it's
It
outdoors.
is legit
No,
volunteer,
well,
right?
yeah, it's yeah, definitely. See,
You weren't threatened with insubordination if you didn't.
no, it's just I just like most people are
Good.
taking part, and it's like what the heck, why not? And see, two projects are outside. I'm doing the one on the inside because what the project I'm doing is basically making gift bags and ornaments for a hospice facility. So,
Very nice.
Shirley,
yeah.
I think this will be something funny to put up.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Almost afraid to ask. Let's see. 18 celebrity tweets.
Knowing
from the-
Frodo,
Okay. Let's see. Dwayne The Rock Johnson shares some friendly
Oh.
banter with Ryan Reynolds in support of the new movie premiering this week. One last
Guys.
heist.
check out the profile pic Erica Valverde has.
Okay.
That character look familiar to anybody?
Just let me see the back of your head. sweetie.
Ryan Reynolds
You
uses
gotta
his
scroll
mouth.
up, Shirley.
Oh. Scroll up?
Scroll up. Yeah.
What am I looking for?
It's right under the title. 18 celebrity tweets from the weekly
Oh.
They
appreciated.
also kind of updated some of the looks for the
Oh,
outliners in,
Ashley.
Oh, it's a character
Ashley
from
Spinelli.
Recess. Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, I didn't even notice that.
this one
I remember that show well.
I do too.
One Saturday morning.
Yep. Let's see. Dwayne
Go
The
ahead,
Rock John-
Shirley.
Yeah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson shares some friendly banter with Ryan Reynolds in support of the new movie. One last heist for the road. Beat that, Van City Reynolds. For the record, Ryan's mama is an amazing woman. I'm not sure why Ryan turned out the way he did. And look at the billboard. Ryan Reynolds used his mom's Netflix account. That's funny. Let's see. Seth Rogen is in full support of Paul Rudd's recent Sexiest Man Alive win. Let's see. No arguments here.
Oh.
Let's see. Number 3. Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, nice.
Weird Al Yankovic celebrates Paul Rudd's People's 2021 Sexiest Man Alive win with the time Paul dressed up as Weird Al for Halloween, which is true. He did, and did a
Yep.
damn good job too.
Yeah. You know what he should have did when he should have done when he dressed up that way?
What?
He should have started singing Weasel Stomping Day.
All right.
Oh,
Continue.
listen. Yeah, let's see. Ryan Reynolds joins in on the red notice billboard banner with Dwayne Johnson. Okay, it's just that same thing.
No, but look at what Ryan says.
Oh, in fairness, my mom uses my OnlyFans account. Oh God.
Nice.
Uses his what account?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Let's just say that's
It's a website where people who want to show off their bitty
Assets.
bits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go.
All right.
To
You
earn
want to
money
show
for
off their what?
Assets.
You heard it.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, let's see. Miley Cyrus
You
shares a
heard it.
recent selfie moment with Lil Nas
Can't hear what
X.
you already heard.
Let's see.
I'm really getting tired of people using euphemisms these days.
Okay, showing their tits and pussy.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, they're assets.
Well, yeah,
All
I
right.
like assets better. All right. Edgar Wright is a proud Kylie Minogue fan.
You know what's funny?
What?
Kylie Minogue gave us a kill move for Cammy in the game Street Fighter.
That's true. She did.
All you have to do is yell into the mic hidden into the controller, "I know how to do the locomotion."
Yeah.
And Cammy just falls over fainted.
Let's see. Adele shares her gratitude for her 2-hour televised concert special and Oprah interview from this week. The most beautiful venue I've ever played. Thank you to everyone who made it possible. To Oprah for allowing me to tell my truth lovingly in a safe space. The whole thing was pretty overwhelming. I've seen it twice and cried my eyes out both times. Having been on such a roller coaster the last few years and then the pandemic, it was hard to imagine being on stage singing again ever. So the fact that I got to and also got to sing my new songs has me feeling a million things at once. Let's see. Say Ray Google searches for very relatable questions.
Legacy heritage.
What in the world? How do you be? Okay.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Oh, how do you be untired?
Oh.
Full on, like, racial.
Let's see.
Wow.
Zoe Deschanel can't get enough of Taylor Swift's re-recording of All Too Well either. Me after listening to All Too Well for the 139th time. Oh, goodness. I can't do that. Let's see.
Yeah, I took off the headpiece.
Taylor Swift premieres a short film for All Too Well, 10-minute version starring Dylan O'Brien and Sadie Sink. I can't begin to express gratitude to Sadie and Dylan for giving us everything they had in order to tell this story. All Too Well, the short film is out on YouTube and is showing all week at the AMC 13 Theater in NYC. For you from
I think this may be Taylor Swift's first movie since The Lorax. Could be wrong though.
Yeah, and something else too. I found this out this morning on Saturday Night Live. She did the entire 10-minute song. That's a first. Let's see. Number 11. Steve Martin almost got tricked by his viral doppelganger too. Let's see. I'm relieved to find out this is not me. I was starting to doubt my sanity. A man who looks like Steve Martin in a garden tending to this dachshund is exactly what I need this morning. Apparently this is from a series called Dads with Dogs They Didn't Want.
What?
No, you see, Steve Martin is in a show, something building with murders or something like that.
All right, continuing.
Okay. Let's see, number 12. Dylan O'Brien has promptly changed his Twitter username and tweets Taylor Swift lyrics since starring in her music video. Let's see. So casually cruel in the name of being honest.
Well, don't tell that to Shirley,
Big Low said
JC.
it first.
Oh, holy crap. Simu Liu joins the How It Started meme with his appreciation for ducks. Aww. How it started, how's it going? That's cute. What?
Do you want me to tell you JC's opinion of the Eternals?
No.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
wouldn't
find
like it
out. I will
anyway.
find out next Saturday when I go see it.
I thought you were going to do it the day after Thanksgiving, and that's on Friday.
Janet, it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving while the Iron Bowl is going on.
Okay, gotcha. Say hello to my little furry friend.
I got a frog.
Let's see. Mark Hoppus gives
Great. Now all you have to worry about is warts.
Yep. Mark Hoppus gives us the use the voice meme Blink 182 spin. Okay. All right. Hugh Jackman tweets out birthday wishes to his mother. Aw, happy birthday, Mom. Aw. He's got Let's see. Mindy Irwin shares a heartfelt photo in celebration of Steve Irwin Day. Your legacy will live on forever. I love you for even longer. November 15th, Steve Irwin Day. That is so true.
Okay, wait a minute.
What?
I'm sorry the guy got killed, but he's not like Martin Luther King or
no, I
Columbus.
think it's a holiday in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's all
they want to do that. I understand.
Yeah, it's a holiday in Australia.
One of their most famous icons.
Yeah, right. This is more like a holiday in Australia, like Martin Luther King Day here. So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But still, it's not like he was a civil rights leader or led something like that. He was an animal expert who got stung by a poisonous ray and it killed him. But anyway.
Anyway, continuing, the next one's really cute.
Mark Hamill reveals his wholesome way to brighten up dark news days. When the news gets too depressing, my go-to move is to post baby ducks riding on a dog's back as a surefire way to trend on Twitter and break the internet. That is
Aw.
I've
cute.
seen that picture. I've seen that picture. It
That
is
is
so
cute.
adorable.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lizzo joins the How It Started meme with a throwback to show just how long her and SZA have been friends.
SZA.
Nice.
SZA, thank you. Let's see, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of that?
That's funny.
Guys, check out this link in the same article. Movies that should be made into Broadway musicals. I really hope The Muppets is in fact among them. Think we ought to take a look.
Well, the next.
Where are you finding that? Because I'm not.
Scroll down. Trending today.
Uh-huh.
Below trending today.
Scroll
Scroll down, Shirley.
I am. Oh, here's what I have.
Okay.
I have the best fast food chains, most popular anime, best video game franchises, best actors, best anime series, and every single type of cake. I don't have
Okay,
that
I don't
one.
know why it's showing me movies that should be made into Broadway musicals, but it didn't.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry
All
about
right.
it.
Continuing on, we do have one thing to make mention of this week.
The lunar eclipse. That's right.
Shirley,
Uh-huh.
link in the chat.
I know. I've already got it.
So why exactly are they calling it the Beaver Moon?
Oh yeah,
It's the longest in history. It will last 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 23 seconds. Wow. Okay. So the next eclipse of the moon will greet early risers before dawn this Friday across North America. It'll be the second lunar eclipse of 2021 and in some ways will be similar to the last one on May 26th. Most North Americans will again need to get up early and look low in the west toward daybreak. And again, the farther west you are, the better, as the moon will appear much higher from the western part of the continent as opposed to locations farther to the east. It will also be the longest lunar eclipse in 580 years, lasting 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 23 seconds, and also the longest this century. But in another way, it will be different. This lunar eclipse will fall just shy of being total. 97.4% of the moon's diameter will become immersed in the Earth's dark umbral shadow at maximum eclipse, leaving just the southernmost limb ever so slightly beyond the outer edge of the umbra. To those watching with the naked eye, binoculars, and small telescopes, the lower edge of the moon will likely remain much brighter than the deep red or ochre hue we can expect across the rest of the moon's face. So to prepare...
You know why that is, folks?
Yeah.
It's because the moment the Earth enters the moon enters the Earth's shadow, all of the sunsets and sunrises on Earth shine on the moon at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What color is the sky at sunrise?
Red? Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Red sky in the morning is a sailor's warning.
Red sky in the morning, sailors heed the warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
And
all.
there's
Hey, I'm awake that early. I'm awake that early anyway.
Oh, good. We got a time frame right here.
Yeah.
And there is actually a reason why that red sky in the morning, sailors heed the warning thing is true. Because when the sun is rising, it can diffract off of water molecules in the air. And if the water molecules are just in the right order, getting ready to storm, it's going to diffract red.
I think the word you're looking for is refract, not defract.
Let's
well, either way.
All right. So
What?
anyway,
It is.
yeah. Well, let's see. Because the moon will arrive at apogee, the farthest point in its orbit from Earth, on November 20th, it'll also be moving at its slowest speed in its orbit. That's why it will seem to move at an almost leisurely pace through the Earth's shadow, taking over 100 minutes from the time of first umbral contact to the time of greatest eclipse, and vice versa. Greatest eclipse to last umbral contact. Okay. So there are 5 phases. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to say this. Moon enters penumbra. That's phase 1. Phase 2, moon enters umbra. Let's see. Then phase 3, maximum eclipse. Final phase is phase 4, moon leaves umbra. And finally, phase 5, moon leaves penumbra. Oh,
Well,
here's the
you
good
know
news.
what?
What's up?
I'm awake early enough anyway.
I probably will be too. Let's see. If it's cloudy, North Americans won't have to wait long for more lunar eclipses. In 2022, there will be 2 total eclipses, the first on May 15th and 16th, and the second occurring on November 8th. Let's see. Which I believe, if I remember right, 2022, that will be election day in the midterms. Sorry, I had to bring that up. That should be interesting. Let's see. Both will be visible across much of North America, with the first coming during primetime evening midnight hours, while the second takes place again during the early hours of the morning. Moonset and sunrise will interrupt the latter stages for those living in the east. Interestingly, in both cases, the duration of the totality will be the same, lasting 85 minutes.
Hmm.
Millions.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Millions and millions of peaches.
Hey,
Oh,
Shirley,
Are they moldy
if you're in Hawaii,
peaches?
the
No.
eclipse happens deep in the night and nearly overhead.
Oh.
For New Zealand and Australia, and Japan, China, and Southeast Asia, it comes on the evening of November 19th local date.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm
Yep.
already awake when the sun starts coming up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's some big news. Spider-Man: No Way Home trailer number 2 is out tomorrow, but there's a conflict as to exactly what time. One person has said it's supposed to be 9 a.m., but there's supposed to be something going on in California at a theater where they're doing like a special like showing on the big screen of the actual trailer. Then they're gonna they'll probably put it on YouTube right after. So I don't know what time it's gonna happen. You know, some people said it's 9 a.m. Eastern, and others it's probably gonna be like maybe 6 7 p.m. Eastern. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just wait till the next day to watch it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Janet, do you have something to say, or did you forget
Yeah,
to
you put
put
your
your hand
hand. Yeah,
down?
you have your hand up.
Oops.
That's all
I was
right.
going to say something, but forgot it.
All right.
bad Janet. Bad. Bad. Bad.
No, actually, that's good.
Yeah.
Saves us from having to do anything with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
leaving my dog there, though.
I can leave the corgi. You can leave the
Really?
corgi.
You all play balls? You all play ball with stuff like that? Okay. I'll play balls. I'll play ball.
Okay.
Watch it, or I'll have my dog bite yours.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. While we were busy
Your
trying to play.
dog versus my whale.
Yeah. Anyway. But
Hold
anyway,
on a sec, guys. I don't think this can wait.
Okay. Go ahead.
Excuse me, Maddie.
So,
Sorry, excuse me.
John came over for supper today.
All right. Cool.
I can see the waterfall.
You want to know what we had?
What y'all
Roast
have?
beef.
Pig.
Ooh.
Wink, wink.
Serious pork, huh?
Yeah. It was pork, actually batter fried.
I know.
Pork's bad
Homemade.
enough without putting a layer of batter on it, though, I would think.
Actually, the way I do it, the batter is kind of a protection, and it seals in flavors.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Yesterday, I'll tell you this. Yesterday, we had neighbors over for dinner, and we basically had a turkey. We already basically had a Thanksgiving dinner. But this is my favorite part: the leftover bones and the broth. Mom turns it into the most killer soup. It is so fucking good.
Oh,
Anything your mom makes is good.
Oh, I know.
Going by when I first came to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I know one thing's for sure.
What's that?
That every time I make pork chops for some reason, John says they're the best pork chops he's ever had. But let's take care of one bit of
Let's take care of what we planned, what we discussed pre-show.
Get the fuck out of
What?
my head,
What?
Janet.
Hey, great minds think alike. What can I say?
It's not safe for you in this head.
Oh, geez. I better take his brains out and play with it.
Uh,
Let's just say this. The only person that's even mildly safe in my brain is sitting not even 6 to 10 feet away from me.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, nice.
We're teasing me.
Anyway, the news that we have that we need to bring up. Steve Bannon
Yep.
has turned his ass in to
Authorities.
the FBI specifically
Huh.
because of two charges of contempt of Congress.
It has to do with the January 6th committee.
Yep.
Oh,
I've
hold
got
on,
another.
Janet.
No, I've got this is after, and it involves Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
You
How?
love Elon.
No, I don't. Well, finish your story first. Finish what you started, Frodo.
Actually,
Mine-
John's back, so we'll be able to talk about it a little bit.
Okay, you can lower your hand now, Janet.
Okay, but it involves Elon Musk. I read it this
Elon
morning.
Well, I'm
Musk.
glad to know you guys weren't talking about me behind my back.
No,
I used to
No.
think you weren't.
Elon Musk.
it's Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. He sniped at Bernie Sanders. Gee, I forgot you were still alive. It was a little bit of a Twitter war.
Is it time?
I'll feed him in a little bit when we're done with the show. He can hold
All
it.
right. Go ahead.
Anyway, as I was saying, Steve Bannon got arrested, turned himself into authorities over the contempt of
Have you seen the fox?
Congress. 2 counts.
contempt of Congress charges, where he basically got an order from Congress to come in to do a testimony in the January 6th commission, and he basically said, "Fuck you." I think the funniest part about it,
That's just really my favorite one.
this
That Max level.
Sarah, you're distracting.
Mhm.
Okay. I think the funniest part about this whole thing is the fact that Bannon was actively on his show, and he had on the back TV right behind him MSNBC muted, and then all of a sudden you see across the bottom bar Bannon indicted on contempt of Congress charges. Just boom. Right behind his head.
Yeah, that was funny.
I mean, do I think that he deserves it? I think he should have came into Congress, and if he had no information, he could have said something. But I do think when Congress calls for you, hey John, what would you do if Congress called on you?
Probably ask why they thought I could beat with them when I'm not in the same state. Or perhaps, depending on how they contacted me, assume it was some kind of a scam.
Hmm. Yeah, and unfortunately, one thing we do have to bring out, Kyle Rittenhouse,
Yeah.
because the jury's got the case, but I mean, this thing has been played from the get-go because that judge, I believe, is biased.
Well, I'll tell you this, Shirley. A news source that Yahoo News uses in its news feed did a little puff piece claiming that basically, if Rittenhouse gets acquitted, it's going to be a step backward in the progress that was made after the George Floyd murder. Or after George Floyd's murder, I should say. The fact of the matter is, it's not. This case is based, sorry about that. This case is basically like that of George Zimmerman. Yeah, what Rittenhouse did was idiotic. No, it was not illegal. The guy, yeah, he set himself up, but he did act in defense of his own life. He acted stupidly, but to my knowledge, he didn't provoke anybody into attacking him, and he did not defend himself in a way that was illegal. And under the law, that does mean he should be acquitted. I would like to hope, if the judge acquits him, that he reprimands him as well, but I don't know. Either way, it's not like Rittenhouse was a police officer who abused his authority and got away with it.
You're right, John, but I have to counterpoint you as something that I think is beyond stupid. And I'm sure you will too. The judge also made a decision to drop one of the charges.
Why did he decide to drop it?
He just did. The charge that he dropped was minor in possession of a firearm.
I think probably I know the reason the judge is male, right? Or is
Male,
Male,
correct.
yeah.
I think I know the reason he dropped it, Frodo. There are enough children who have supervised access to firearms, that charging him with that in light of the gravity of his other charges would have been basically pointless.
But here's the thing, John. With how shitty, and I don't think anyone can disagree with this statement, how shitty the prosecution did throughout this trial, that would have been the one charge that would have been guaranteed to stick.
Okay.
He do I think he was defending himself? Yeah. Do I think he had that right to defend himself? Yes. But did he have the right to go across state lines?
Uh-huh. There's where the problem is.
There's the kicker.
Now,
And that's why I completely question why this was a state charge and not a Fed charge.
I wonder go ahead.
Because he went across state lines in the commission of a criminal activity that is federal.
Frodo, here's the thing, though. They're having trouble proving that he committed a crime in doing that. The problem is, it's not illegal to go across state lines with a firearm in your possession.
No, it's not.
And the thing of it is,
but if you're going across state lines, and let's say for this example, minor that has possession of firearm, right? The thing about it is, if you cross those state lines from one state that does allow it to one that doesn't, that is still federal crime.
Frodo, here's the problem. The judge's job is not to try to make a charge stick or not. The judge's job is to act essentially as a legal referee. Chances are good the judge, though he didn't say why, threw out the charge because either there was not enough evidence to make it stick, or because the charge would have been pointless compared to the other indictments.
I get ya.
And the fact is, what people are mostly going to be angry about here is that Kyle Rittenhouse pulled a stunt like George Zimmerman, and like George Zimmerman, was not punished for it. It doesn't matter to them that within the bounds of the law, it doesn't matter to them that Kyle Rittenhouse was acting within the bounds of the law. What matters is that they didn't like what he did and want to see some kind of retribution. Janet, if you're going to sleep, you should probably kill your camera.
Janet, yo.
What?
You fell asleep.
No, I was listening, letting you guys talk because I had nothing to say.
I didn't hear
you were
snore.
Snoring.
I didn't hear anything snoring.
I was breathing through my mouth, and that does sound like a snore, I'll admit it.
And when you got your eyes closed, Janet, when
You're
you got
not-
your eyes closed like this, you're lying back like this, and your mouth is going.
Yeah, I'm breathing through my mouth. My mouth, since the air is so dry, gets dry real fast. I've got to go get more ice water.
You look like you fell asleep.
I didn't. You do this. You're doing the same thing my mom does. Resting
All right,
my
stop.
eyes.
Oh, guys.
Stop. All right. Let's just.
All right. My point is, Frodo,
I mean, I get your point, John, and I understand your viewpoint, and I'm not going to disagree with it because you know what? That's not the way I am. You know this. My view is this, and this is another case where we may disagree, but we disagree respectfully. Okay? I
right.
personally think this judge has been pretty crappy. I think.
What has he done aside from throwing out the one charge you believe could stick that's made him crappy?
Hold on.
Frodo, basically, I want you to explain this like you're explaining it to a layman, somebody who has not kept up with this trial.
I can tell you one thing right off the bat. The judge told the prosecution they cannot call the people that Rittenhouse allegedly killed victims.
Yeah.
That's problem number one.
Also, he made an inappropriate joke on the 11th. The joke is, I hope the Asian food isn't coming. Isn't on one of those boats from Long Beach Harbor.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the judge?
Yep.
Yeah.
The judge.
What was his tweet? Would you read it again,
No,
please?
that was what he said in open court.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have no idea why he said that. He said, I hope the Asian food isn't coming in from a boat on Long Beach Harbor.
Okay, here's another one from
Frodo,
US.
can you show me the links that you're looking at?
Give me one moment. I'm actually going to put a couple links in the chat.
All right.
One, that's illegal. Person looking into that. Here's the Asian thing. Let me think here. Clash for the
Oh shoot! I got stammering mode again.
Okay, hold on a minute.
And then this.
Okay, first off, I'm looking at the judge's remark. I knew it. The guy was making a potentially racist joke about what was presumably an order of some kind of Asian food meant for lunch that may have been taking a while, and he was saying, I hope this isn't coming straight from Asia, i.e., in one of those boats from Long Beach Harbor.
But the point being, John, is not that he said it as a joke. Okay.
Then what is the point?
The point is he did it in open, active, and broadcast court.
Okay.
He did it while the court reporter was actively typing. He did not say this does not go on the record. He just let it go.
Frodo, it sounds to me then like he said, I'll use this as a makeshift gavel. Okay, court is in recess while we take a quick lunch break. I just hope today's Asian food isn't coming off one of those boats from Long Beach Harbor. Be back in an hour.
It could have been, but we don't know. I'm just using what I see.
And the fact of the matter is, just looking at that, it's clear to me that CNN is basically using that as some kind of a red herring defense, a red herring argument against the judge. They're not saying that he did something that was legally questionable in the courtroom. They're trumping up what would have been essentially a potentially racist joke, though it was meant to refer to how long the delivery took. And like I said, was probably a joke about the Asian food coming straight from Asia. And basically
he also went after the prosecution. Here's what he said about the prosecution thing. He basically, oh God, it doesn't even say. Oh,
okay, is this the
questioning? Hold on. Schroeder heavily admonished prosecutors in the trial in Kenosha, questioned the authenticity of some of the push to zoom footage presented in evidence, but eventually and apparently forgot to silence his phone in court.
Oh man.
Okay, hold on a minute. Damn it. No. Get out of here. Okay, Frodo, is this the USA Today article that you shared?
That's the USA
guys, hold it. I've got stammering issues again. I've got stammering problems again.
Okay.
Best thing to do is we're just gonna have to read the articles, we're gonna have to take out the thing because it's causing huge problems again.
Let's not worry about reading the articles aloud.
We're just having a discussion right now.
I know. I gotta get out of the articles bit because if I don't, it's going to eat it up more. All right, now we're good.
Here's the thing. I've been on both sides of the aisle. And
oh my God. I'm sorry, but listen to this from the article. This was only exacerbated when Schroeder's phone rang in the middle of the trial and his ringtone was God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood. That happens to be the unofficial theme song of the Trump rallies, typically playing whenever he takes the stage. God Bless the USA is an old tune. The judge, one, that's point one. Two, the judge, if he wants to, has the right to make ring-a-ding ding 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 dong, ring-a-ding ding ding dong, his ringtone if he chooses. And three, regardless of his ringtone, it doesn't matter it doesn't necessarily indicate what his political standing is, let alone indicate that he is dealing in a biased fashion with this. I looked at the USA Today article. No details that I could see except links to other articles of what exactly he did wrong. No summary, anything like that. So I don't know, aside from the dropping of the charge, the apparently off-color joke he made about how long it takes Asian food to get delivered to the courthouse, and a ringtone that he could well have chosen because it was nostalgic for him, makes him biased.
I'm not saying that, John. Actually, what I'm saying is some of his actions, including complaining that pictures weren't clear, that, you know, the people who were killed were not victims.
Well, Frodo,
The thing
would you
is,
call somebody who got killed in the commission of a robbery a victim?
yes. And you want to know why?
I'm curious.
Yes, he may have been committing a crime, but he was still the the recipient of a piece of hot lead through whatever body part. Now, am I defending that person, that hypothetical person who robbed that bank? Fuck no. But every person who is a victim does deserve the same rights to be declared as such. And before Rittenhouse got there in Kenosha that night, the protests had been peaceful and were 100% First Amendment.
So you have proof then that he stirred it up,
If he hadn't
prompted
been
somebody
there,
to attack him, and then
yeah,
shot them in self-defense.
I mean, I don't care if it was self-defense. The fact of the matter
Frodo,
is, the fact of the matter is this, John. The people who he shot and killed have been badmouthed throughout everything. They've been called trash people. They've been called sex offenders. They've been called pedophiles. Like, like taking the life of someone like that is acceptable. It isn't. It is not acceptable to take a person's life unless they are actively trying to kill you.
which was apparently what was happening to Kyle Rittenhouse. Frodo, the fact of the matter is this: the evidence you presented to me that the judge is biased is more indicative of bias on the part of these reporters than it is bias on the part of the judge. The updates and large that I have read about this case have largely been knee-jerk editorials, almost indicative of fear-mongering. And the fact of the matter is, unless you have proof that there was a crime committed that is being overlooked, then the fact that it makes you feel bad that Kyle Rittenhouse may be acquitted, which is his absolute right, if in fact it cannot be proven that he committed a crime,
Which is true.
then
John,
hold on, just I'm almost done. If that's all it is, then unfortunately, while your feelings are not, how do I put this? While your feelings are not insignificant, they do not have a bearing on the proceedings for his justice.
I understand that. And
All
if
right.
he's found not guilty, fine. But I do not believe that someone who comes into a city from out of state should be considered a victim or anything like that. I I have to kind of agree in a way with Sajo though. He thinks he should be recused from the case. The thing is, he
O-
but that's just my opinion. Okay.
Okay. Here's the problem. You say, I'm not sure what you were trying to say here, but you say somebody who goes across state lines isn't a victim. He is a victim if he gets attacked by somebody else. Fact of the matter is, they can't prove that he went over there to try to shoot somebody. They can't prove that he committed a crime. I want to presume, to say the least, that the main reason the minor in possession of a firearm charge was dropped was because of the fact that they could not prove enough malfeasance to make the charge stick. And the fact of the matter is,
I don't think we'll ever be able to convict based on what was in someone's heart. But
no, and we shouldn't be able to. That's God's job. He
But-
eventually will, but it's
I-
not our place to do it.
I do not think that Rittenhouse. I'd be willing to accept a innocent verdict as, but my problem right now is that this trial has been almost nothing but a fiasco. Now, would I accept a not guilty? Sure. But honestly, I would like to see it tried by a different judge.
Okay,
But that's just
If you
my
wanna-
opinion.
if you want the judge to recuse himself, fine. But I'm concerned what it's going to wind up being is you're going to expect judges to recuse themselves until you get one who's likely to give you the result you want. And that's not justice.
No.
Okay.
I'd only want once. One
All right.
time. One time.
Well,
Recuse himself from this one. Be done with it. Let another judge come in, restart the trial, run it by their books, and let's see how things go.
all right.
Is
Surely
that
it's
is that a fair way to do it, John? This time?
I'm not going to argue this anymore. It's 3 after 10. For whatever reason, Shirley shut off her camera, and Janet is sitting there looking like she has the blues, probably
I'm
because she's
just
getting
listening
them.
to you two, okay? I was just
Okay.
listening to you two. I'm not feeling blue or nothing.
All right.
Well, you're
Okay.
looking,
Okay, never mind.
Shirley and Janet, you're both looking at us like you're either bored or sad, and that's probably because we've been just about fighting like kilkenny cats, and you're getting bored. In that
No,
case,
I
since
was
it's
getting
after 10,
sleepy.
okay. In that case, we should probably call it. It's after 10 now.
Good
All right,
idea.
guys. It's
right.
all right. We were having a discussion. You know, this is how things go. We get into discussions and shit happens. I like having these discussions because it's good.
Nice.
What do you think?
Yeah, if only wouldn't get so heated.
So,
All right. Anyway, rest of the week. Tomorrow, tune in Tuesday. Trivia night Wednesday. Cards Against Humanity Thursday. Naughty Man Lives Friday.
Yep.
So let me just go ahead and do the ending. That's not it. There we go. All right. All right, so that I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Night, everybody.